students, good morning. Before this, we have understood about the dynamics of communication. In Unit 1, we have understood what is communication, process of communication. In short, we have understood about the concept of communication and the process of communication. Now, today, we shall understand about kinesics as it is a part of non-verbal communication. So let's move on and understand what is kinesics. In this topic we will understand so many things. There are various types of communications, right? So as studies suggest, 90% of meaning we derive from communication, that is from non-verbal cues that the other person gives. Mixed signal force the receiver to choose between the verbal and non-verbal parts of meaning message. Mixed message communicators create tension, distrust as the receiver's senses that the communicator is hiding something. So here let us see the two types of communication, right? First one is verbal communication. It is a use of sounds and words to express yourself, especially in contrast to using gestures or mannerism. Non-verbal communication, that is a non-verbal communication. An example of verbal communication is saying no when someone asks you to do something you don't want to do, right? So this is verbal communication. In verbal communication we use words, not only words, but we use some of the sentences, paragraphs. So where we use words, it's a verbal communication. Where we do not use words, it's a non-verbal communication. Now here is a non-verbal communication. When we respond to thousands of non-verbal cues and behaviors, including postures, facial expressions, eye gaze, postures, gestures, and tone of voice, it is non-verbal communication. Now we can see that face-to-face communication, right? The way your message is conveyed. Here in this chart, in this pie chart, we can see our body language conveyed the message 50%. And the tone of voice is 40%. And rest of the 10% is conveyed, the message is conveyed through words. This means, this shows only 10% of the message is conveyed with the help of words. Rest of the things, that is a tone expresses 40%, body language expresses 50% of the message. Many times it happens, various teachers are there, they are teaching, but they are not using body language. So with the help of body language, their teaching can be more effective, and students catch that. If the tone of the teacher is very strict, student understands. If he is a mischievous boy, he understands now today teacher is very serious, so she may any time scold me. So that is a tone. Hey students, keep quiet. This is a tone, right? When we talk about the tone, there are various tones. Those tones we will understand in our next units. Let's continue this. The non-verbal communication. We use non-verbal communication with the help of signs and symbols. Non-verbal can go without verbal communication, but verbal can't go without non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is there, it can go without verbal. We have observed various deaf and dumb people, they are using non-verbal cues. But those people who are able to use verbal communication, along with verbal communication, they use non-verbal. Means along with words, our hand gestures, facial expressions, eye contact is there. We cannot live without that. In our daily communication, we use non-verbal communication along with the verbal communication. Through signs, signals, symbols, we can use non-verbal communication. Here are some of the signs. This way, this way, this way, this way, and this way. These are some of the signs, symbols to express the various thoughts, ideas, right? So this is when we want to give a best of luck to someone, we do this, right? We want to call, we call like this. So this is non-verbal communication. Here in this picture also we can see that how the person is keeping the hand on other person's shoulder and he is shaking the hand. So this is a sign of love, care, right? So non-verbal communication show various feelings and emotions. Non-verbal communications are made up of various parts, that is a visual, tactile, vocal, and use of time, space, and etc. etc. So there are various terms in non-verbal communication: kinesics, proxemics, chronemics, paralinguistics, right? So that is a paralinguistics, because paralinguistics also is known as paralanguage. Along with the language, that is a para. So we will see all these in detail afterwards. Now today continue with the kinesics. It is the name given to the movements of the body. Vocabulary of body language is known as kinesics, a study of the way in which certain body movements and gestures serve as a form of non-verbal communication. It is considered to be an intelligent way of communication. Many times it happens that words cannot say anything, but our feelings, our mood, our facial expressions and eye contact say so much. So here are some pictures, right? So there are some gestures. In these gestures, we can see, we can understand from these gestures when you want to say sorry, you are standing like this, sorry, right? When you want to say yes, we are guilty, so we keep our hand like this, we are guilty, right? So when we want to laugh, ha 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 ha, so again we show our hand gestures accordingly. So these are some of the signals, signs to show you kinesics. Kinesics is the name given to study of body's physical movement. Physically, the body movement is called kinesics. Kinesics is considered to be an intelligent way of communication, as we have understood this right now. The study of the way in which certain body movements and gestures serve as form of non-verbal communication. It is kinesics. Body movements and gestures regarded as a form of non-verbal communication. It is regarded as a form of non-verbal communication. So in these pictures we can see various movements, various body movements, gestures, the facial expressions, all these are shown here. Sorrow, sadness, angry, happy, and excitement, everything we can see from these pictures, right? Let us continue. Some more expressions in this picture, right? We can see here happiness, anger, then we can see the mood off, right? Sadness, right? So this way a person can express various moods and feelings with the help of gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact. Here are certain parts of kinesics: eye contact, personal appearance, posture, gestures, proxemics, chronemics, and paralinguistics. These are all the parts of kinesics, that is the body language. Eye contact, let's continue with the eye contact. The term eye contact was coined in the early 1960s and it has been in practice since then. The act is significant and an important sign of confidence. The eye contact is sometimes known as oculesics. It is oculesics because it is related to eyes, right? So ophthalmist, it is related to eyes. This way we can understand that oculesics means it is a study of eye contact. There are so many people who are using eye contact while communicating. A teacher is maintaining the eye contact with the students. A speaker is maintaining the eye contact with the audience, right? So we are here in this picture, we can see that people, when they are shaking hands, they are maintaining the eye contact. I look around when talking to someone, because direct eye contact is weird sometimes directly if we have a eye contact, it is weird. So this is eye contact. Yes, eye contact is one of the most important factor of non-verbal communication. It is very important factor. Many times it has been observed that the students, when they are hiding something, they are telling the lie. At that time they are not able to maintain the eye contact with the teacher. Even a child, when he is telling a lie, he is not able to maintain the eye contact with her mother. So mother says, hey, you are telling a lie. Come on, tell me the correct thing. Tell me the truth. You are telling a lie. The child is ashamed of that at that time, and he is not able to tell the truth. So eye contact is very important thing in our life, right? When we communicate, we must maintain the eye contact with the person. It will leave an everlasting effect of our communication. It is effective. Our communication is very effective. Nothing will enhance your delivery more than effective eye contact with your audience, right? No other thing will be more effective than this eye contact in your communication, in the delivery of your communication or your speech, right? So here, after eye contact, we can see the personal appearance. The personal appearance, it is a physical appearance. Some people are stout, some are thin, some are tall, some are short. So it is the God gift. But after that, to maintain ourselves with our clothing, with our hairstyle, with our face, with our makeup, right? We can make our personal appearance. Physical appearance is how people look, what they wear, and their level of attractiveness. Many times it has been observed that stout people, healthy people, bald hair people, they also leave an everlasting effect. There are many different ways of judging, right? People are judging you in many ways. So someone by their appearance, and look at some of these examples. Who do you think is professional? From these people, just imagine who is a professional, because various people have their own look. If a person, a fashion designing person, a person who is doing some of the fashion shows, right? They have their own look. Who is caring? Who is confident? From these pictures you can identify, because from the personal appearance also we can judge that people are able to, how much confident they are and how much they are able to care for the others. After personal appearance, here is a posture. That is also a part of kinesics. Posture here means the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you walk. So this is posture. The way you stand, sit or walk is called posture while communicating with the people. Here in this picture we can see the way the lady is standing or sitting. So while sitting, we have to keep in mind that we have to sit erect. We have to stand erect. We are not supposed to lean like this way. We are leaning, right? So this is how posture counts. Posture also leaves a good effect on the person, right? We can see now. Next is gestures. While communicating, the movement of hands is called gestures. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. So these are some of the gestures we use, hands and hand movements, right? again. Now, at last, I would like to conclude that with the communication, with the verbal communication, we are always using non-verbal communication because it is very effective. As we have seen, 50% is body language, 40% is tone. How is our tone? That tone decides our mood. Tone decides our mind, in which mood we are and what is going on in our mind. Confusion is there, confidence is there, happy mind is there. So everything is understood because of the our tone. So only 10% is understood with the help of words. So it is non-verbal behavior either of any part of the body or the body as a whole. Any part of the body or whole body as a part, means whole body part, whole or the whole body as a whole. So from there only our behavior, from the behavior we can understand the message. A difference between smile and a frown can be shown merely by arrangement of facial expression. In our facial expression, sometimes we frown like this. Frown means when you are not happy and you have to smile to someone with whom you are not happy, then you have to smile. That is a frown, right? So that is a frown. Next is smile. You are smiling when you are happy from inside. You smile like this, right? So this is a difference between a smile and a frown. Frown is जबरदस्ती से आप smile करना पड़ता है इसलिए करते हैं, and smile is when you are happy and you really wish to smile at that person. So that is a smile. So kinesics is an important part of non-verbal communication and communication behavior. It conveys many specific meanings and the interpretations. Sometimes there is a misunderstanding if the body movements are not according in proper way or they are not arranged in a proper way, right? So body movements are not proper, so misunderstanding happens. Eye contact is not proper, then also some people are understanding a wrong message. So students, this is the end of the unit today. I hope you have understood the topic, that is a kinesics. If you have not understood anything, you can write in the comment box. Again, we will meet in our next unit, right? Till then, bye bye and have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much. Thank you.